Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Los Angeles going up against Suburbia. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Terry Pendleton. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Harper handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-1. In the dirt. Pendleton leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And forget it. Bryce Harper goes deep. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Now here is Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Babe Ruth now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field, down the line. Corrals it. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-0. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound today, Mike Messina. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramirez snags it on the run. Two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Up the middle, Lawler tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another
ball,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air, center field. Mantle makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And there's one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Inside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Ball, 1 strike.
1 out. Base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the
Ball
sweeper
2.
misses for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Schwarber
He's
out of
out.
the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Varitek digs in now. Mantle nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Messina back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Little chopper rolls foul. Out towards left center. Ramirez on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jose Bautista now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
1 ball,
that could set him
2
up
strikes.
to go deep into this game.
And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Marte at third with 2 away. And misses inside. Struck him out looking. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. Up and in, 1-0. Just off the inside edge. That one laced to center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Marte, Lindor, that's one. On to Bautista, in time double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And strike two.
0-2 is the count. Ball, that's outside.
2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Ted Simmons. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. And that one popped to short. Lawler. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Varitek down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Bryce Harper. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Mantle. Long run into the gap. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Yeah, the batter now, Babe Ruth. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
0-2.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom 4, now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ground ball up the middle. Lawler tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ortiz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now it's even up.
Strike.
One down, base is empty. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. Ramirez pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Judge rips that one. Ashburn sizes this one up. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the fifth inning. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Fly to center his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Lindor. Slings to first, third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Messina back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. At a swing and a line drive into right field. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. In the air out towards right center. Ruth makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Ellie on the move. Now this is in the air down the line. Ramirez on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Denver, top 6. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
He makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. In the air out to center. 2 away. Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Squirts away a little bit with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missing inside. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's one. Double play. They can't seem to break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jordan Lawler. First pitch just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and a count 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain and work.
Marte.
He made it
to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a foul ball. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Runners on the move. Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching for it, and brings it in. Throw to second, and they got him. Double play. Tries to get back and save. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Flails at that one. Bottom of the inning, and now Ketel Marte. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
That's
Ball
out.
on the ground. Nice ground out.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and they get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
Two
Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Swing and a slow roller. That ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Hit in the air, center field. Mantle should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. That one in triple digits.
Cold night. Like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next, Terry Pendleton. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one catches the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Messina back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Mantle swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Well done behind the dish. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lined into right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. This one in the dirt. Tying run at the plate.
2 balls.
Pitch
no
out,
strikes.
but no action. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. In the air, center field. Bautista sizing this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th, and here is Manny Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Man at second. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Throw to first in time.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 outs with a runner at third.
1 strike.
Pulls that one foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Swing and a foul straight back. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, and now the DH, David Ortiz. Ripped to short. Lawler tossed to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Judge at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Los Angeles going up against Los Angeles. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That one found hard the other way.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. The relay. And here's Freddie Freeman. And that misses.
Inside. That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. They say he went.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. Hard hit left side. To first. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nolan Gorman. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Inside, just missed. Gorman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to center. Ashburn in position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Alex Cobb. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
On the ground. On to first. And Olsen is set down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Gets him to chase after that one.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base, just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Up the middle, Arcia whips it to first. Out number 3.
Ok, ahora, claro, claro, vamos a coger los cerraditos del estadio, claro, sí, lo que se sabe no se pregunta. Ya, ahí está. Ya tengo los 3. Voy a ponerte a mi chinito. Voy a ponerte. Míralo ahí arribita, ¿tú lo ves? Ya estoy listo. Acuérdate que aquí dan puntos y dan cartas. Hay que jugar bien. Un mini lanzas tú. Hay que jugar en equipo. No se puede ser maricón. ¿Oíste? Hay que jugar en equipo. No se puede ser maricón. Hay que jugar por equipo. Porque cuando te viene a ver, te sale un contraste, un oponente bonito y tú le lanzas para que te bote la pelota. Muchacho flojo. Oye, Wagner, perdóname que tú no tienes puesto los audífonos yo hablando sandeces. No me di cuenta, mala mía. Dale. Papi, ponga a Baby Ruth. Ya, no pasa nada. Mételo. Oh, no, el mejor es ese es el mejor es ese. Sí, cuando más cocina llega complicado. Ella tiene a Kenny Jensen. Te ganaste a Kenny Jensen. Sí, el relevista. Ay, papi, lo acabaste de poner. Kelly Jensen, papi. No. Dale, escoge el otro, dale. Sí, dale, ya. Ahora dale a la cruz, al círculo de ella. Arriba, que ya tenemos oponentes. Y se unen dos glorias, dos de los grandes equipos. Los Yankees se unen a Baltimore. ¿Cómo se llama el equipo ese? No, lo voy a hacer. Mira, primer bate es mío. No, primer bate voy a poner a Mookie Bell. El segundo bate, ¿a quién quiere poner? Tercero voy a poner yo a... No, papi, no, así no puede ser. El tercer bate es aquí, cuarto cinco sexto van. Papi, no puede ser. Bueno, yo te lo cambio, ¿ok? Así, ya. No, voy a poner, sí, y lo voy a sustituir por este. No, dejo este. Ya te envié. Ya estás en el juego. Ya te pinga. Sí, viejo, yo te escucho.
We're here in Seattle. We've got Diamond
Mira, los
Dynasty
soldados de
Baseball
Cristo.
tonight.
Tú y yo sí
So
somos
just
los
about set.
verdaderos soldados
And
de
on the
Cristo.
mound in this one, Chris Sale. What do you look for here?
Big time
Viste
arm
cómo me llamo,
power.
¿no?
One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his
Mira qué
delivery. And
intriga.
sometimes
Ahí
you
se
have
te que le
bigger
va
pitchers
galleta por las
trying to
nalgas
sync things
a
up.
Kerry
Not as
Cole.
easy as a more compact
Y
pitcher,
mira lo
but
que
if he can get
dice
command going, establish
Baby
it early,
Ruth. Sigue
and carry
comiendo
it through
mira
the
que te voy a
ball
salir
game,
por la
he's
noche.
going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Trey Turner. Headed towards the
Vamos.
corner.
Viste que ese chingado no corre.
And that's an automatic double.
No
Everything
corre ni
came
pinga.
together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike two.
0-2. 1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Okay.
And Sale deals. High fly
Vamos.
ball down the left field line.
Al 3.
Carter
Para
hauls
que
it
no
in,
sea
and
chistoso.
there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Falling behind 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they add a pair. It's 2-0. So one out, nobody up.
Ay, Dios
And
mío.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul O'Neill. Fouled off to the right. And fires in a fastball at 95. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Harper. And he's out on the tag.
Buena.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And it's fouled away. Sale ready. Swing.
Vamos, es tuyo. Vamos, es tuyo. Vamos, es tuyo.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Es duro, ¿eh? Es que aquí estamos jugando el veterano, papi. Déjame ver. Creo que sí, te digo ahora. Veterano, claro, estamos empezando.
Bets. So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
No, yo bateo con el bate.
And another ball.
Yo soy el primero, míralo arriba que está con el bate.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Yo soy el del bate. Déjame batir, mira para esto, hermano. Dime algo de eso.
So digging in, Babe Ruth.
Papi, no, mira, good.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Porque tiene la cara de este negrito de Cocoa.
Swings and misses, struck
vamos a concentrarnos.
Base is empty.
Vamos a concentrarnos.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Ripped on a line, reaching down and makes.
Marico, me swing adelantado, está good. En serio que eso fue adelantado. Imagínate, tenemos. Bueno,
back in Seattle, this is Corbin Carroll. Sale back to work.
Okay.
And he takes a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Ripped on the ground a second. One up, one down. And now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Out to short. It's through. So a man aboard now with one away. And now.
Doble play. Espérate.
Zach
Estamos allá para doble play.
There's a strike. Kurtz leads off first with one away.
Y cuando está.
Towards first. Off balance speed. There's one. To first.
No.
Great effort there. Here's the catcher to hit. Ethan Salas. That's a little bit low.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Finds its way through base hit. And now two aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball line drive like that.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And that's too high.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Runner in for third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. First and second, 2 outs. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Now Judge drives one deep left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
This guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
O'Neal, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, that
missed. And the slider just misses.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now he breaks his bat. Bare hand grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at T-Mobile Park, here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. Jason Varitek will hit next. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That misses.
2-1.
And that's ball two. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. In the dirt. Nice pitch. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, bases empty. Next one misses. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In there at the knees.
Oye, no hables más por teléfono y concéntrate, viejo.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slow to get out of the box. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit. So Cody Bellinger went as a fourth-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just one home run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. Now here is...
Déjame hacerle una visita.
Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first
Dale, no importa, concéntrate.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Déjalo.
And delivers outside. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Trout hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That catches the corner. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carroll puts it away, and there's one down. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
1-0.
Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. One down, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. That's down and in. A
No tiran ni pinga.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
No sé. No.
Fouls one
No,
off.
de pinga, sí.
2-2. Brings it in. And that ends the inning.
Juan, le voy a quitar el pitcher ese.
On to the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
O lo dejo.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoy playing here.
Sale delivers, and that misses.
Inside. That's the ball.
And the count even 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Back to the top of the lineup. And
No, si se va levantando, lo dejamos.
Turner. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. There's a swing and a drive.
Se la vuelves a poner ahí mismo.
You are a star, aren't you? That one felt good. It's 9-0. It's Aaron.
No.
Judge now.
Pinga, Warner, pero al mismo medio se la están poniendo.
Center field base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity?
There's the third out. That'll do it.
Ahí no van a matar.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
2-1.
Next one in the dirt. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
¿Tú estás comiendo?
Just off the inside edge.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. It just never materialized.
Súper adelantado. Mira, very early.
You had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials.
Sigue esperando.
But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2's the count.
No, la culpa es mía. Es de nosotros, no es de ellos. Oh, yeah. Espérate. No, de pinga.
Throws to first in time.
Qué mal estamos,
Already
Bobby.
2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Check
1-0.
swing, and that's a ball.
Sí, yo también. Eso te iba a decir.
Ha!
Deja que te marquen otro más. ¿Sí?
1-1.
No, pero están pichando muy bien.
Off the
That's
mark
a ball.
there. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Ya, ahora sí cógelo, ¿oíste?
And that one is
Count is full.
inside.
O una recta.
Foul. We'll see another payoff.
Te lo dije que era una recta. Ahora viene con una floja.
Cut on and
Boy.
lifted in the air. Carroll hustling after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Cody Bellinger. That's out to center field. Trout hauls it in, and there's one away. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Que a Julio Rodríguez, muchachos, comparte el cachetón.
That's a really good take right there.
A José
Slider
Ramírez, que
down
Julio
and in, very difficult
Rodríguez,
to
ni
get
que
on the
Julio
same play
Rodríguez.
and do anything with.
Yeehaw!
Check swing, and he went.
Pero él fue a segunda acción, creo.
1-1.
Vamos, que estudia. No, aquí está jugando una sola posición,
Puts it
creo.
away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2. Center
Dale.
field. Hernandez sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Bueno, vamos a
Back
concentrarnos en esto.
Seattle,
Dale.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper. Cole back to work. To the right side,
That
but
ball's
it kicks
Como
foul.
tan grande está de pinga.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Cállate, Warner. Vamos a concentrarnos.
The 0-2. Right side.
Pinga, Cere. Viendo una bola mala. ¿Qué es esto?
Harper is gone, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. And there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. And now here is Mike Trout. That's off the
That
mark,
missed. That's a ball.
and that is ball 1. Trout in his 14th season, 33 years old, and he's usually in
That's a
right
ball.
field, but today he's patrolling center. Scorched to center. No doubt about
Honda.
it. That is long gone.
Y se la voy a repetir
He
porque
made him
ellos
pay for
me la
that one,
repitieron.
and they're on the board. It's
Me pinga.
9-1.
When a guy's got a real hard
Gracias,
fastball,
boy.
you can't overswing.
Ah,
All you
ah,
got to do is
pinga.
get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down, and next
Dale.
is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss.
Espera el
There's the
primero.
slider, and it's 0-1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center, you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
That missed
Ball,
inside,
that's in.
and the count is 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5.
Muy bien.
And a base hit.
Ahí.
I'm sure
Sí,
he feels
porque
really good
este es
about that
veterano.
one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
He swings and drives one out to deep
No,
left
se
field.
quedó. No, qué pena, qué pena, qué pena. ¡Ah!
Makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. First pitch misses.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job
Están
of
lanzando en
avoiding
medio.
strikeout. Only one
No,
of them
no,
so
no,
far,
no, no,
which
no, no.
tells you a lot.
Mira, vamos a verlo. Vamos a verlo, vamos a verlo.
He was all over that one.
Papi, mira, mismo medio se te quedó el curel ese, míralo.
There aren't a whole lot of
Y lo
hits
sigue
that are
lanzando
more
en medio.
satisfying than a nice line drive in the
Ahora
center
sí, ese
field.
sí.
So that definitely
Busca la esquina, busca la esquina.
Salas. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That clips the
Muy lindo, ¿viste? Ahora sí.
back
Muy bien,
slider
¿viste?
struck him out.
Ese Guayne. Pero
So the
cuando
batting
lanzas en el
order
medio,
turns
ahí
over.
te van a
Trey
desaparecer.
Turner now 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The
Puedes
shortstop
lanzarle
takes
una
the
recta
ball.
This is one of
pegada.
those situations
One
the
ball, no
infielders
strike.
have
Olvídate.
to pre-plan
No,
and
no.
understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right
No.
at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Está esperando
Partner,
la
back in
recta, sí.
2023, Turner homed
Dale ahí,
off the
dale.
same pitcher twice in the same
Míralo
inning.
ahí.
Only a few players have ever done it.
No es
And
que lo
these were
tienes
against his
loco
former team, the
con el lente
Washington
y con
Nationals.
el otro. Ahora lo que no se le
Makes
puede
the
tirar de
grab, and
nuevo,
there's
¿viste?
2 gone. Now the number 2 hitter.
Anda con
Elliot
este
De La
negro
Cruz.
prendido.
He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side.
Mira para
Dives,
eso.
but it kicks off his
¿Quién está en
glove.
primera, chino?
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So
No.
first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. That one missed.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Recta abajo, pegada.
That one in for a
Two.
strike, 2-2.
2-2. Count is full.
Got him
Muy
swinging.
bien. Muy bien.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Vamos a
Bottom of
batear,
the 6th.
concéntrate.
Now the left fielder,
Concéntrate,
Evan
dale, no eres
Carter.
más.
Not
Ahí,
close
espera
with
tu
that
bola
one.
buena.
And that's ball 1. That one the other
Yeah.
way. Turner
Mierda.
zips
Ahí,
it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That one outside.
that's outside. Ball.
1-0.
Sí, pero me hiciste reír mucho, ¿viste? Se ve cómico.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground
Oh,
to the
serio, pero ¿por qué?
and foul ball.
Claro.
And that one pulled foul. Turns and fires to Betts. That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting
Full
zone
count.
with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ese
It's
tipo
in
hacer.
and out of his
Ah,
glove.
bueno. Bueno.
Safe at first, no play.
No, error no,
We'll see
Gil.
how they score this.
Ah, sí, error.
Man at first with 1
No te
gone,
desesperes,
and now
no te
right
desesperes.
fielder, Babe Ruth. A swing and a
No te
miss, and that's
desesperes.
strike 1.
Good pitch
0-1.
right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber,
Yeah.
especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. And ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Betts off the first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Dime algo.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Hall O'Neill. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards center field. Nice grab as he reached
Aquí tú
down to
tienes
make the
allá atrás que veo que no corren ni
Here comes
pinga.
Bellinger. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
No.
And that one
Pues
is
cogiste tu jugador.
downstairs. Ball 1. Into center.
Vamos.
Carter sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, those can
Ya
be
voy a
pretty
quitar a
fun as
este
an
ya y
outfielder.
ya lo puedo quitar ya. No. Papi, no. Si tengo mi...
To put it into his highest gear and
Papi,
go a long way
pero
to
estamos en
track that
séptimo
one
inning. Tengo
down.
pitcher ahí para
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Pero ya porque ya está cansado ya. Me están diciendo que está cansado.
Swing and a
Menos
high
mal.
fly ball.
Sí,
out
está
towards
controlando
right
la
field.
punta.
And that'll do it.
Bueno, vamos a batear, dale, que hay que batear. Ese es el tuyo, dale.
Is Harper. He swings and fouls
Te
one
está
off.
yendo el primer lanzamiento.
In the
1-1.
dirt, and the count is 1-1. One
Nope, that's
missing
in.
inside, so now 2-1 to Harper. Swing and a miss as he was
Shut
late
up.
that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
2-2.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly
Muy
in.
bien.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Sí. Ujú.
So up next, Jason
Ya va.
Varitek. And there's
That's
the
a
ball.
ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the
Vamos.
ground and they can roll him up.
Hacer que pinga
Squeezes
esto,
it.
brother.
Now a long throw to first. Now a
Oh.
throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double
No,
play.
no.
Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
De pinga, vaya. No me das nada, hacer.
That's nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far.
1-1.
So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Right.
Swing and a miss. That's the
1-2.
sweeper. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a
Ah,
nice
ya va la
inning of work
Luis.
there as he sets him. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Te voy a poner este. Claro, este pitch es bueno.
Swung on, belted. Carter makes a move towards the gap. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ahí te va a quedar en el... Ah, bueno.
Geloff
One ball,
in the
no
box
strikes.
here lets that one go for a ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Ethan Salas. And first offering is fouled off. This to center field. Trout makes the play, and there are 2 down. So man aboard. Trey Turner with a chance now. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Smith back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he held up. Ground ball right side.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. And that one missing low.
Full count.
That one misses.
Base,
so a leadoff walk. Here's Kike Hernandez. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even seriously. I don't believe that.
Fires across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. There's the strike.
Pinga.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got him. K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And first
adelantado, viejo. Esa bola estaba buena. Ahí la botaba para la pinga.
That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt. Just missed.
Ball.
First pitch.
¿Quién?
Strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a strike, 95.
Está dormido.
Turner should have it. Drops into the glove. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge.
Vaya, para que vea que yo soy un cojonudo, mira.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure he's patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And
claro que no, si Aaron Judge no ve recta casi.
Anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Paul O'Neill. That one not close. And that's ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that.
No me he fijado. No, porque no, porque es que lo tengo ahí. Pero no me he fijado, atiende. Pero cojones, no hables más, vamos concentrando en el juego.
And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the
Dale, que tú
outfield. There's
puedes.
part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Dios mío.
The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
¿Qué?
And there's a ball. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. This could end it. And it remains 2-2.
No.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him, and that's the ball game. 9-1 is how.
Sí, ahora sí te escuchamos. Papi, porque el problema es que acuérdate que las comunicaciones están malas. Bueno, acuérdate de lo que te dije de Maitrao, que es maricón, claro. Pregúntale a Lucho.
Bueno, yo puse los míos y ya. Ay, qué buena tú eres, Álvaro. Tú eres el mejor, vale.
¿Tú lo querías poner?
No, no, o sea, yo no lo dejé afuera pensando que tú podías.
Oye, hay algo ahí que no se oye bien. Vamos a volver a mandar audio. Espérate.